Hey, Grandma. Grandma. Hey, Jima. Grandmommy. Grandmother. Grandmama. The oldest of mothers. The grandest of mothers. Elder woman. Egg. Old egg.
What?
Old egg. Why are you wearing your uniform at home?
Oh. Oh shit, I forgot to take it off. Shit, old me.
Oh, you said a bad word, Grandma. Now, give me money. Give me.
What? Since when did we do this?
Since always, mother of my mother. Are you like having memory problems now, G-Mama? Do you want to get it checked?
No, I'd rather die than go see a doctor.
Are you sure, Mother Squared?
Yes. And what's with all the Gma stuff, huh? You can just call me Grandma for God's sake.
Well, hey, you don't have to worry about it, Wendy. I'll let you have what you want.
Huh? What? Oh, wait. You realize what you're trying to do?
You have to play Ace Attorney. Oh. Should I, leave? Please do.
What are you doing? Help me for God's sake!
Are you asleep? Better play Ace Attorney. Are you taking a bath? Better play Ace Attorney. Are you trying to kill your Jima because she said so?
Wait, what the fuck is this shit? No.
Oh, Jima, you said 2 bad words.
Shut the fuck up, kid!
Oh.
Well, better play Ace Attorney.
So
you two fuckers better play Ace Attorney.
Attorney.
Or just call Phoenix Wright. Huh. These ads are getting way more weird and weirder as they go on, huh? JozuBeanz. Objection. So JozuBeanz here, back at it again with another video, and yeah, we're back with another Ace Attorney vid. So yeah, I don't really have anything to say, but yeah, just wanted to say hi. Well, sayonara, laters, Jozo out. Grah, you have disgraced me for the last time, stilt samurai. The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood. The moon? No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon. What will be the last moon you ever see? Oh shit. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa! Oh shit, it's vibrating. The warrior sword gleaming and striking the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. That rocked. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa, stop waving the broom around. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? Yeah, what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey man, just let her enjoy things, man. Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17, see? I'm a teen, not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Then watch it with me. It's really cool and it's really popular. When they ask grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. I really worry about kids these days. Cramps. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. It's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. A month passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Riding Coal Law office. How am I going to pay the rent this month? What about a gay water hotel right next to you? It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Bring, bring. Hello? This is Phoenix. Nick! Maya? What? it's still early. It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai got arrested. Oh. Huh? You mean the guy in the show? Come on, it's just a TV show, man. They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean, he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with his samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Jesus, man. Just think of it as he killed someone. Just come to the office quick, please, Nick. Wait, so where does Mai sleep? Does she sleep in the office? And where does Phoenix Wright live? Mai's here, watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers played a lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. He was arrested on a suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. Jack Hammer? That was one... Oh, maybe it's in the... maybe it's a different case. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This has to be a joke. No. It's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai's over. The world is over. Now you're just sounding like Larry now, Maya. Yes, writing cola offices. What? Nick? It's the Steel Samurai. What? Yes. Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick. Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So I've decided this will be our first case. I mean, let's first examine the office. It's a nice day outside. The hotel across the way is always full these days. Wait, so it actually worked. The marketing actually worked. There's the bellboy happily cleaning the room. Damn. It actually fucking worked. That motherfucker. Mia's favorite potted plant. Maya has been watering it so much lately it looks a little swollen. Whoa, it became swole, huh? She's either trying to make it grow, or she's perfecting her water torture technique. Jeez. Mia's desk. Actually, it's my desk now. You could say it's our desk. I love desks. Sitting here always makes me feel like a professional. And loved. Well, what should we do?
What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and make the Steel Samurai.
Alright, jeez. Just remember, I'm an attorney. What about this? You like showing that off, don't you, Nick? My poor ego. Alright, let's move. Yo, hairy guy. It's a lion. What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client, that's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder at least once, maybe twice. Jeez, Maya, you're so superficial. Whoa, what are you saying?
Yes?
I know. You're disappointed, aren't you?
Disappointed? Oh, no.
No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Understandable.
Oh.
I guess it didn't matter, huh? So much for dreams. I wonder what they will think of the Steel Samurai now.
Nick, what? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good.
Yeah. Way to change your mind about him.
He didn't do it.
Aw, what about this guy? This guard monitors the visitor's room. Seems frozen in awe of Will Powers. Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yeah, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday, actually. It was only yesterday. The guys had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 o'clock that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. Damn, jeez. Look at that fucking hole. They took off his mask and discovered it was Jack Hammer, dead.
I've been expertly skewered with a samurai spear.
The samurai spear?
Yes, it's a long spear that the steel samurai uses as a weapon.
Maybe you could explain to me just what the steel samurai is. Nick, how could you say such a thing?
I'm sorry for being an uncultured swine.
He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Jeez, hey, who's new to this?
No, it's alright. Really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular goods show. He walks in the streets of Neo Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time, huh?
I see. Neo Tokyo, huh? Who comes up with these names?
True.
Now, where were you on the day of the murder?
Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon.
Aw shit, there's a Wendy old bag! Oh shit.
Rehearsal was to begin at 5 o'clock, but I was a little tired. So after lunch I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up it was after 5. I was late for rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here.
So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder. Some action hero. Gee. Cut him some slack, Nick. A guy can be tired, man. No one's perfect.
Well, the kids stink.
I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder.
Right, Global Studios, huh? I'll draw you a map.
Wow, Nick, let's go. I'm willing to bet $10 she asked for autographs. At the time of a murder? Here.
I see.
Let me guess. This guy wasn't a top student in improv class. What were you expecting, Phoenix? Alright, let's go to the studio.
Five minutes later. 1 minute later. A few minutes later. A little longer than a few minutes later.
You know, at first I kinda hated this song, but as time went on, I replayed this like a couple of times now. I kinda grew to love it. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome, aren't you excited?
Hey, you there.
Aw, shit. The best character.
You want in, you gotta go through me. Sorry. We're, lawyers. Oh yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out.
Gawkers?
Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around, hmm? Youths today, something horrible happened and all you blah 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 blah. Oh, the law's not working with me. Stop talking.
Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no.
Yes.
I don't know. It's possible.
Hey, listen when you're being spoken to. Youths today.
How old are you? Unknown. Let's examine first. The main entrance to the studio. There was a big scene here yesterday with onlookers pressing up against the state. The tree? None. What about the sky? None. How about this? The computer that runs the studio security cameras.
Hey, no touching.
Alright, jeez, old lady. I mean, old bag. The security guard station. That security lady must like junk food. There's a mountain of it on the desk in there. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras.
Hey, old lady, you should eat healthy.
Shit, please. I am but a lawyer.
What's that? You giving that to me?
Absolutely not. You don't even know what a lawyer's badge is. How can you call yourself a security guard? So, what do you do here at the studios?
At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days...
No, you were a star?
I'm really a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie.
What do you mean by that? Wow. Huh. Now I'm kinda curious on what how will Old Bag look when she was younger?
This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago now, that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then too, he was.
Hammer.
The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with.
Can you tell me about Mr. Willpowers?
He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain Willpowers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything, that's my job.
What kind of person was Jack Hammer?
What kind of person? Oh, if only you knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. It was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry.
Got a big fanatic over here. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is a killer?
I was standing right here yesterday, I was. I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place.
And that person was Mr. Powers?
Yes, I saw him.
Wait, Old Bag has blue eyes. That was the first time I noticed about that. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room.
Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request.
I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request then. And maybe I'll just let you in.
This lady here thinks she owns this place, obviously. I mean, she is a security guard. Something like that.
Hello? What's the studio? They all think I did it, don't they?
No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At worst, you're suspect. Yeah, it's alright, pal. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you?
What? No, I'd never do that.
Earlier you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch.
Yes, like a baby.
But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise.
Mr. Powers, if you wanted me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business and I need every advantage I can get.
I know. I'm sorry. But I swear to you, on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. The security lady only thought she saw me.
What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. I mean, you can't really forget this face if you see him walking past by you or something or in the security camera. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio.
Oh, the security lady?
She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking.
Yeah. Actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio, but let her see you stumble once, and she'll never let up on you.
She's got some nerve. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation?
Of course.
Hello, old lady. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers.
Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scroll.
Damn, man.
You'd think he would entrust his fate to you to such a reliable appearance. Really?
Really?
Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here, towards the studios. No going to the right, that's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Aw, shit, it's Dick. Hey, Nick.
Huh?
There were maps in the security guard station.
Hey, not bad.
Those are 50 cents apiece, thank you.
Well, time to go, Nick. The cents.
50 cents.
Alright, old lady. I'm gonna go now. Oh shit, a headless monkey.
Hey, aren't you that murderer from the other day?
Gah, it's a confused detective.
Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edward is all upset and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window.
So?
Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work.
Oh. He got you on that one, huh? Detective?
I think you hurt his feelings. Oh no, I'm sorry.
Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt.
You're right, pal. It's all my fault. Now Dick is lit. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart.
Hey, don't take it so hard.
Ah, shit. It's worse when you know his name is Dick Gumshoe.
There's always the next case.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here?
Well, we're on this case too, pal.
Oh, hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that.
What do you mean, pal?
That's my endearing character trait.
I'd say he's a character, alright. Hey, there's a camera here.
There's a security camera. It takes photos of people go to the studio. All you have to do is look all the data. At the data you can see who went there.
There's a number plate on his camera. STI 307, ST1 307. It's a big welcome sign above the path.
Yeah, apparently the studio's fallen on tough times. They've started letting people in on days they aren't filming. They make a bit of extra money by charging for admission.
Huh, you sure know a lot about this place, detective. You know, you could always quit being a detective and work here.
Yeah, and what perfect timing with the studio mascot down for the count.
Huh? Just what is that supposed to mean, pal?
I'm a little bushed. Maybe I'll take a short rest here.
Hey, good idea, pal.
Detective, aren't you on the case?
Well, yeah, but... Hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal.
Yeah, he deserves it. Especially when his salary's getting cut. Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? Looks like a tree fell down over the path.
Oh, yeah. That way's kind of dangerous. You'd stay out, pal. There's nothing down there anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though.
Studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? Wait, that's a nose? Now that I look at it again, it looks very different. I thought it looked more like a monkey. Like it was facing right.
What's up with that thing? Kind of looks busted.
Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. It took the tree down with it too.
Damn, I can't unsee it anymore. It looked way cuter when I thought it was just a monkey. Now it looks like a fucking human with a big nose. And I don't like it the way it looks. Damn, I want my old vision back now. Entrance to Studio 1. It's a studio where they found Jack Hammer's body, huh?
Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked.
Looks like you need a card key to get in. It makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out. So how's your investigation going, Detective?
Well, hey, I can't tell you that, pal.
Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions.
Right, so, Detective, mind if I take a look at what you got?
What I got?
The autopsy report, the latest version if you please.
Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal.
Yes, sorry, not sorry. Why was Mr. Powers arrested?
Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate.
Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence.
Thanks for cheering me up. About the security lady.
Oh, that sweet old lady? What a charmer.
Huh? Are we talking about the same person? Hey, come on, Nick. She's a charmer, man. She's a good old lady. It's a good old bag.
When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee.
Stereotype. A cop stereotype, huh? Remember what Powers said she's a sucker for authority?
She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence.
What? I mean, obviously, he's a cop, man. What kind of evidence?
Well, that photo. The photo of the still samurai heading toward the scene of the crime. See the camera up on that gate, pal?
The gate? Do you mean the one with the welcome sign?
Yeah, whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them.
What? Oh no! Nick, he has evidence. We're finished. Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy.
What's wrong, pal? You seem down.
Don't look so happy when you say that, huh?
Oh,
we'd like to ask the employees here some questions.
sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found.
I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves.
Alright, detective, but wait a minute, let me show you my attorney's badge.
Detective, see this? This is my attorney's badge.
Uh-huh. Don't you think it's a little sad when you have to explain what your badge means, pal? Real men show their PD badge and that's that. I'll admit the design of my badge leaves a lot to be desired.
Maybe it should just be a big L for lawyer. Big L? I'm not so sure about that. Yo, old bag. Nick, look, that security lady's in the guard station snuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, stereotype. And they're soft enough, so she doesn't need to eat to chew them. Oh, shit.
Hey, you! Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet?
Gah. She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am?
Oh, that. I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. I just stood left from here to the gate with a camera and took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see.
Was the victim Mr. Hammer a popular actor?
Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio.
Was? Past tense?
Oh yeah, he was great as a bearded samurai. That too, yes. Shown the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate. It's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him?
What do you mean, pretty hard, huh? It got fucked in the butt. About a security camera.
Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through the gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently it records the time when it takes a picture too. But I don't bother myself with these details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do. Nick, this is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey look, there's Power's dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around.
Alright. The door to the dressing room. It's not locked.
Hey Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir.
What do you mean, find?
You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear.
We don't need a spear. That's the murder weapon, for crying out loud. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh. So normal. I mean, what do you expect? I was expecting some cool team snacks or something. Popcorn, at least. It's not healthy.
Wait, look, samurai soda. Nick, try this.
Ladies first. No reaction for that? Damn. What's this? The remains of yesterday's lunch is scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak.
T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot.
You just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks.
True that. True that, sister.
The metal grate on the drain here has been taken off. It's a pretty big drain. Kid could fit through there, I bet.
Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at this gate.
Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest.
Be my guest?
Right, huh?
Hey, I'm not a kid.
Damn. Power's dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping, huh? Or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping. Still don't trust him, huh, Phoenix? No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right. And there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth for his sake. Trust your client, Phoenix. The most important lesson. From my babe. There's some regular Susan among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes.
It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes.
I'd say you're already wearing one myself. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. There's a bunch of snacks at the table. They must give these to the employees, huh? Some tea and cookies.
Nick, I'm hungry.
You just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. Ugh.
How many stomachs does this girl have? Are you a fucking cow? This must be Power's bag. Hey, don't open that. Look! An employee card key. That must be Power's. It says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it, you mean borrow. Stop that! My partner, the thief in training. There's a vast array of cosmetics here. Ooh, this is the wiggy used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on. No. How can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig? I am kinda like samurai movies. Kinda? Then into... wait. Examine Studio 1. The entrance to Studio 1. It's the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. One of this key card we borrowed from the dressing room will work. It opened. Alright, we're in. It's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. Hey, what's up, pal? You're going to the Studio 1, pal. Gotta go, pal. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here. It is not the first time you've seen a crime scene. I mean, oh shit, I shouldn't have said too soon. It's just been a month. Bum, 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 ladder. Look, a ladder. It's a step ladder. Oh shit, so what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right. Sorry. This girl is out there. Jesus. Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. Hey, you, not touching that. Oh shit, Penny. What her name? Penny? Sorry, my partner's kind of, you know. You know? No, I don't know. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Willpowers. Oh, you're WP's people, huh? WP? Oh, Willpowers. WP, I get it. Or Whippy. I'll just say it Whippy. I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for Whippy, okay? He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us. What's this? Hey, look! It's a chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone. A real live megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action! This girl is more trouble than I thought. The outline where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny. Expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yeah, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. In the morning we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there along with everyone else. The employee area. That's where Power's dressing room is, right? Yeah, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Ooh. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, this is private. What kind of a girl do you think I am? What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl, I'm sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi. Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Ha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue. A lead. Well, I don't know about that, but that day just afternoon I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yeah, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? But wait, if someone can't come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that.
No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot.
Main gate. Oh,
What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost.
I mean, maybe you. Oh shit, alright, new one.
What? I saw that suspicious look in your face, hmm?
I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times?
Sure as can be.
But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day.
What?
Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time?
I mean, especially with your old age. I mean, not saying that old age, I mean, alright.
Ma'am?
Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Eek. Alright, you better tell me, and tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh?
We were just talking to the assistant in Studio One.
Huh? He's not even a full-time employee. All you young ones are like that nowadays, running your mouths like there was no tomorrow, saying this, that, and other thing without new thing until about saying that you
Oh, fuck. Wait, did you pass out? She left. Oh.
Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can do, what we can without her looking over.
Isn't that illegal, Maya?
Nick, maybe we can see that photo powers for this computer.
Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Try it. Okay, let's give it a try.
You know how to work these things, Nick?
Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see, first I need the date of the murder. Oh shit, what was it? 307? 307. There, entered.
Hey, it printed out the data for that day.
Let's see what we got. I was right, alright, I was right.
Huh. How is this a picture of Will Powers?
Well, he is the one who always wear that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him.
I'd imagine the detective was very happy with this photo's evidence.
Yeah, maybe that explains why he wasn't, like, contented with the evidence.
Something's printed on the back.
Huh? October 15, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
What does that mean?
Maybe there's more photo data from that day.
Nope, that's the only one in the computer.
She must have deleted it. She's the killer. Old Bag is the killer, man.
Hey, Nick, can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial?
I mean, yeah.
We'll put that security lady in her place with this.
Alright, we'll put her in her place.
Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says.
Wait, let's not.
Why not?
It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemies too soon.
Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, he could be the next evil magistrate.
Hey, why do I have to be the villain?
Relax, it was just a joke. So, are we done for today?
I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady. October 18, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Shut up, juries. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio One of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well, I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Damn, the court case is kind of fast-paced, huh? Very well. I call the most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there's the gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1.
This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. So, the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval.
Medieval, huh? Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see?
Understood.
Let's call the security officer to the stand. Aw, shit. Here it comes. My OTP, my one true pair.
Will the witness declare her name?
Aw, shit. Why aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. The best ship of all. Old Bag Edgeworth. Edge Bag. Or Oldworth.
Your name, please.
Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
Your name, please.
Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their name.
Wendy Oldbag, dearie. So just call me Grandma. So even when I was young, I was a little better. Can you believe it? But that's what's about it. Oh, you killed me an old bag. Why did you cry?
Oh, damn.
Objection! I object to this witness's talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
I was just getting to the good part, dearie.
Perhaps we can get to the testimony. Now, the witness was stationed to the main gate on the day of the murder, correct?
Yes, CA was.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you.
You know your stuff, dearie.
You may begin your testimony.
She sure is one hell of an old bag.
True that.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me, because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, the man right there, and he was heading towards the studio.
I mean, you can't really tell if it's Powers or not.
Very well. Let's begin a cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. What kind of errands? What kind of errands? Oh shit, we are on the same wavelength, Phoenix.
Oh, well, you know.
Answer the question.
Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers observing, you know.
Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station?
Whippersnapper, I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job.
I'm not sure your boss would see it that way. True.
Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs. Always. Never missed one in all my years.
Wow, why does he still samurai run-through too? You could quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty. Not a bad idea. You're actually serious, huh? Ah, shit. Let me get this straight, old bag. Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about this man in his photo, aren't you?
Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo.
It looks like he doesn't like, you know, it doesn't fit him, the Hakama or something.
What is this exactly?
None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Oh god, I can't speak. Can't read. Miss Old Bag. Is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course, didn't your mama teach you any sense, sonny? Anyone could plainly see that's Powers, right?
No, they can't.
Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers displayed the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
I know that. I was born yesterday.
No one in the school is accusing you of that, Miss Witness.
What, are you afraid to call her Old Bag? Damn, the power of Old Bag, man. He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently.
However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Willpowers, do you?
No, see, old man. Wait. How old is she? Unknown. How old is the judge? Of course I have proof. What? Huh? Even Edward is surprised. The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make note of all the information in your possession ahead of time.
How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you.
It's our job, Miss Oldbag, to be nosy.
Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look.
Detective Gumshoe. Wow, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. I think they... yeah, I shipped them.
Let's hear about your proof then.
The man in the photo.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers, Happy.
So he had sprained his ankle. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness.
He's gotta be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. Yo, that's kinda sus, Phoenix. Oldbag's Edgeworth's lady, man. Trip and fall.
Yes, I don't think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course.
You helped make it better?
Why are you asking it, Judge? Are you trying to get more details on how she made it better? Would you like it? I guess it would.
Whoa, let's just skip over that part, shall we?
Why? Is it getting too hot in here, Judge? Where was the assistant then?
Oh, she was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
You may continue your testimony. But which prop? He broke a prop.
Sure did. His own samurai spear.
A samurai spear? The murder weapon?
Luckily I was there with my duct tape to fix it.
Striking as a significant detail. I better write this down in the court record. Dun, 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 dun. Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained?
Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch.
Just a nap.
Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked.
Dragging his foot? Okay. I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor?
Well, there's one thing that bothers me.
Which is?
Where is the Steel Samurai costume now?
Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes? And it is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers.
I suppose that's right.
Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor? Object. Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows a Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers.
The defense has a point.
I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer.
We have to consider the possibility also.
Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
No need to ask twice.
Continuation. Witness's account.
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. true. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Mr. Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
Oh, wait. Photo number 2. Alright, I can present there. Bum, 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 bum. Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct?
Yes, sirree, sonny.
So, whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture.
And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground.
Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening.
No thanks. That very computer printed out his photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15, 2 p.m. photo number 2.
Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny?
Actually, I know that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2.
Photo number 2?
The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? It's kinda sus. Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo? This evidence shows that no one but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there's only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself.
Yeah? Me? You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers.
But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Well, yes. That's what it would seem to mean.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
I don't understand these newfangled computer thingies. Edgy boy, help!
Ooh. Hey, Edgeworth, your GF's in trouble, man.
Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either.
Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too.
No, my shit. My OTP.
Whippersnapper?
Something the matter, Miss Oldbag?
Ah, that's right. I just remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate, someone other than a still samurai.
Yeah, well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way.
The judge is tired.
I see. The testimony, please.
The other person.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one important job to do. I go through the photos I recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out one photo that day.
But why? Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course, Sonny, I've only just remembered it. Do excuse my old age.
Right, anyway. Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
Well, I'd say this was a turn pretty unexpected, but I kind of expected this. How old is Oldbag? I would be surprised if she's like in her 20s or something. Classic old windbag maneuver, Maya. Whoa. Let's find out more about this erased photo. How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking?
Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces for the most part.
For the most part. This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag.
Well, I didn't touch that suspicious-looking Will Powers photo, did I?
Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased?
A fanboy.
Fanboy?
Still samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. There's always hanging about one was there that day.
Object. Wait a second, didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your... Oh shit. Oldbag fired.
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside and, well, that's where they come in.
They come in through the drain.
I told you they were freaks. Oh, and...
And?
They're kids. Children. Whippersnappers.
Kids? So, on the photo that you erased...
He was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade.
Oldbag. I can imagine Oldbag going like, "Gotta be lawn, kids!" You know, from Monster House. What?
Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was a still samurai dragging his leg, and the other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade.
Oh yes, well, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him.
A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade, I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield a samurai spear, Impossible, I'd think. It's quite heavy.
Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data.
Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there, that makes him a suspect. He's a kid, Maya. Yeah, they're already trying to unsuspect him. I mean, he's a kid, for God's sake, Phoenix.
The court will take a 5-minute recess.
Mr. Powers?
Yes?
Tell me straight, were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio?
I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest.
So who was the still samurai in that security photo?
How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
What? You should take better care of that stuff.
I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So where does this leave me?
It doesn't look good. You're the only one likely suspect right now. Nick, what are we going to do? First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this.
Oh no, we're gonna target Old Bag, huh?
It's time to frame Old Bag.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Willpowers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on the matter?
The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there's still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Willpowers.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Your thoughts?
The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime.
No. Order. Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind, however. Be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized.
Oh, I don't know, Your Honor. Maybe you'll agree with this on... Maybe you'll agree with me on this one.
So who was this person other than Mr. Powers who could have committed the murder?
It was a security lady, Wendy Oldbag. Oh? The still samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about the morning injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag.
But water whippersnapper?
Order. Is this true, Oldbag?
He believes it.
Oldbag, that's Miss Oldbag to you.
Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the samurai costume that slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder.
Why would she go to the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume?
Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her photo. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers.
I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Mr. Naruto.
Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby. Wait, Sherlock Holmes? It's supposed to be Sherlock Holmes, my god. Wait, is the Great Ace Attorney universe and the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney universe different? So Ace Attorney multiverse? Nah, maybe like someone like kinda, you know, made Sherlock Holmes name this universe wrong or something. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection to some new damning evidence? Don't worry, Phoenix, he agrees. Easy win.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter?
He agrees.
The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time.
What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it, is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there, do something.
What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this all away.
You know, I'd give Granny a break.
I guess this is kind of make it look like she's the killer. Funny, I feel bad for her all of a sudden.
It's true that a witness could conceivably have committed this crime. Yet we must not forget that the victim was an action hero. As formidable as her personality may be, her dad should be strong enough.
Uh-oh, if he removes her from consideration, that means Mr. Powers is it. Sorry, Windbag, but I don't have a choice. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's action on that day.
But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer?
You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too.
Indeed.
That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects.
No hard feelings, I hope.
Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy, the one whose photo I erased.
He's only a grade schooler though, as you said, 2nd or 3rd grade, was it?
That doesn't matter.
Wow.
When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
That boy's not the killer.
What? How can you be so sure?
Or you should be nice to the kids and mean to your elders day, whippersnapper. I have proof. Your Honor, the murder weapon was a samurai spear. That very spear is shown here in this photo. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible.
I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this?
The windbag, speechless. This has got to be a first. Not windbag, old bag.
Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Mr. Windy, what was the name?
Something old bag, Your Honor. Windy old bag.
The prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Damn, Phoenix.
Wait a second.
Oh shit.
I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me! I'm talking.
Oh great, stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk.
This old bag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
Not to talk about?
By whom?
Huh. Maybe it was an Edgeworth who told her not to talk.
Oh shit.
Well, testify.
My lips were sealed.
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
When the old bag fired moment. Well, Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap and I always do what I'm told.
No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag. Witness how overpowered she is.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Wait, why do you need to cross-examine? Oh, god damn it. Who are these people?
Well, the director and the producer for starters.
The director? You should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course.
Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it.
So where were these people?
The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2? It was a Studio 2? Yeah, it was blocked.
Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go to the gate and all the way to the left.
The pad where the monkey's head was fallen over.
Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination?
I think I've already asked all my questions, but... yeah, take a break. Your Honor, we have learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers.
The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people who we have just been told of. I understand, Your Honor. The sentence of today's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. The court is adjourned. Boom.
Objection!
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me.
Aw, really, it's nothing.
Grin.
Oh, or should I...
We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination.
So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in the steel samurai costume? Could it really have been old Windbag?
What do you think, Mr. Powers?
Oh, I don't think it was her, really.
Neither do I, Nick.
Yeah, I know. Why did you stutter, Nick? You actually thought it was her, huh? Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers.
Poor old Windbag.
I felt kinda sorry for her. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios.
Right, we'll be back to visit you soon.
Thanks. Thanks, guys.
Shit, my nose hurts.